Oh no. Shoot.
What's going on?
Stinking things stalled on me. Alright, let's go see what's wrong with it.
So what do you think it is?
I don't know. I've been working on it for so long. I think I know what it is, but then I don't think I know what it is.
Hey, I think someone's coming to help.
Huh? Oh.
Y'all need some help?
Oh yeah, sure. I've been at this for some time now. I can't quite get it figured out, and frankly, it's kind of embarrassing because it's kind of my thing. I've got my own little YouTube channel, but hey, why'd you do that? What'd you push?
What was that you were saying about a YouTube channel?
Huh? Oh, never mind.
You guys take care.
Oh yeah, thanks. Appreciate it.
You know, Dad, you might have him on your channel. He could help you out.
Boy, get in the car. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Diagnosing channel. We are in God's country in Tennessee, and I'm here with my buddy Irwin from Three Wheels and a Block.
Hey.
We're going to take a look at his Misfit Nova. So let's go in the shop and take a closer look. Squirrel! Before we got started looking at the Nova, Irwin's dad Tony pulled up in his second-gen Camaro. I mean, you can't not look at it.
Oh, would you look at this?
So we've got this is the Pole Hunter Camaro, is that what you call it?
It is.
Nice. And what year is this one?
1976? 77.
And it's got a different front clip on it because that was the early second gen, right?
Yes.
So what are you running?
This is 350, minorly stroked. This is
So get a tall intake.
Oh yes, the tunnel rim.
What do you got, Holly carburetors?
Yeah, running dual 450s.
450s. This thing is sweet. I'm a big fan of the early second gens. I love the open split bumper. It's pretty cool.
I kind of was partial to it. I got a couple of them and stuff so we could flip these around. We actually don't, I guess, don't actually put a pan in the back too. I think it's hanging up in there too. Mm-hmm.
So you've got multiple second gens?
Yeah.
So I'm not crazy for having 3 or 4 Trailblazers in my driveway for parts.
Yeah. Nah.
No, we're a rare breed, aren't we?
Yeah. On top of that, I got, I think, sitting at the house 4 C3 Corvettes.
Cool. Yeah. It's a pretty nice car. It just screams muscle, doesn't it? Just screams muscle.
Sure does.
Cool. I like the gray with the blacked out trim. Almost gives it that battleship look. It's kind of sweet. Electric fans. Belt. Piece of a cam in there, that's nice. Look at that thing shake.
I know. Awesome. I love the flag.
Yeah, patriotic. It's a pleasure meeting you. Yep. I don't mean to run you off.
I think my guys cut my phone line.
Oh. Pretty sweet. I love how that hood's shaking. All right, so we're in the shop. We've got the Misfit right here. I'm gonna go ahead and let Irwin give you a little tour of it. First thing off, I noticed that those aren't original taillights.
No, this back end is from a 67, 68 Camaro, and that's what these taillights are for. The original Buick Apollo we're in was unfortunately rusted beyond repair, and the parts aren't available, so I found something that was close and just kind of fit it in there. So
I was gonna say, what kind of modification did you have to do to get that to fit? Because I wouldn't think that would just plop right in.
yeah, it's a little narrow, so I left a little bit of the old paint in there, and I've got a little more metal work to do here and around here to get
Gotcha.
everything ironed out. But I just picked up some more parts so I can get this finalized. It's been a couple year project. So
Gotcha. And I've noticed since the last time I've seen it, you've got some red paint on here. What's this about?
yeah, playing around with some colors, trying to see if we're gonna do what type of red, but it'll be some sort of red for this car.
Okay, so it isn't going to be some kind of just numbers matching paint that you can find on the shelf. Is it going to be a mixture or something?
That's probably gonna be something I mix up. It'll
Okay.
end up being a one-off.
So he's going to need plenty of touch-up paint, or else he's going to have to just paint the whole car again, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Oh yeah. So moving inside, if you check out the previous videos of this car, I did the floors and stuff then. It's got a B&M ratchet shifter. That's the guy right there. And then I put these aftermarket bucket seats in here, a little more support than the original factory ones.
Yeah, I'd say those side bolsters look pretty nice. Now these were just eBay specials.
Yeah, just eBay special. Cool. They're pretty decent.
So if you want to see how we installed those, because those don't just button right in, you know, you gotta kind of modify the seat track, didn't you?
Yeah, it's a little finesse to make that happen.
Gotcha.
Not too bad.
See the original
Yeah,
Apollo.
The original Apollo is there.
And it's on the
Original
steering wheel.
wheel's still
Yep.
there. So I don't know
Yep.
how much of that will remain in the car, but we'll keep as much of that as we can.
Sweet. He's got obviously not stock wheels on this thing.
No,
They look pretty sharp.
Something I was just trying out, checking some offset and fitment. I'm not sure if I'm gonna run these or not. I was just kind of playing with a 20-inch wheel to see what it looked like on the car.
Now, I think it looks pretty cool, you know, just for like having a black part and a red part. Are you going to leave the top dark, or are you going to paint that red too?
I think it'll have to be a solid color to make
Gotcha.
the missus happy. So.
Oh, okay, I understand.
Yeah.
Make the missus happy.
And under the hood, we have a small block 350. It's a late model Vortec motor with a carbureted intake. And I think there's an Edelbrock on there right now. Nothing too fancy done to the motor. Just,
So that's a truck motor then.
that is a truck motor.
Nice. What's changed on the front? You got the Nova front end on it, or is
Yeah,
that the Apollo?
The whole front end is Nova, from the fenders all the way up to the front bumper. I replaced the inner fenders, the outer fenders, the core support, everything has all been replaced. So it all bolts on, but you do have to replace everything for the Nova stuff to work. I did that because Nova parts are easier to find.
Gotcha. All right, so the original car, no engine, no transmission, $800, not bad.
Oh yeah.
And I like the cow hood.
Yeah, so this is some inside baseball. They busted me. I hadn't released the video on this yet.
Look what you did, you little jerk.
But this
Uh-oh.
is a 67 to 69 Camaro cow hood from here to the middle, and the outside of the hood is still the Nova. So it's a one-off hood. You won't see
So
anything
you've
like
heard it here first. Cat's out of the bag. Well, that's a pretty good job right there.
it. Yeah,
So you got some work to do on it
got
yet,
some
but
finished work to do. I just roughed it in because I was trying to get something else in the garage and work on that. But
man, I tell you, that looks awesome on this car.
look, this is from the 68 Camaro, and that's all Nova up there. I added a brace. I got to take it apart and finish
Gotcha, yeah, I
lines
see
on
that.
both sides there. But yeah, it's
Yeah, that's-
functional and lines up. And
Fully functional. Man, that's gonna be sweet.
yeah. This is from a Pontiac Ventura,
Okay.
which is interesting. The Nova doesn't have these two alcoves, but
Okay.
the Pontiac does for whatever reason. So these actually kind of match up with what's on the hood from the Camaro. It's really bizarre how GM did like, all these little touches on their vehicles.
Interesting.
So I may do an accent color just to accentuate those. You won't
Yeah.
be able to see them unless you're on top of the car. But
Right.
it'd be nice anyway.
Well, that's a 70s color.
Oh yeah.
Phew.
Mustard.
Mustard
Yeah.
color.
But yeah, then the classic wheels are on this side. I haven't pulled those off yet.
Oh yeah, there's a torque thrust
Yeah.
version. Yeah. So what kind of lights you got in here? This look like halogens or something.
Yeah, these are LED. This is a Daymaker replica. That's similar to what they run in the Jeep Wranglers.
Oh, okay.
And it's a direct swap. And that's the Daymaker 2.0. I've been playing with the lights, trying to figure out, what's going to be the best option.
Which one do you like so far?
I like the look of this original one because you almost can't tell that there's much in there. But when you get a bunch of the LEDs,
Right.
you get a lot of extra reflection. I think the original Daymaker is just a cleaner look, especially for
Yeah.
these model cars.
Yeah, I'd agree. That does look a little cleaner than that one.
So,
This looks kind of like space age.
yeah, it's a little too much. And honestly, like this Daymaker, it's the light output's insane. Like,
Cool.
It's as good as my Regal.
Oh,
it's
nice.
30, 40 years.
Yeah, the GS out there. Turbo car. That thing's sweet. And that spoiler on the back you see there, that's all custom there. So you gotta check out his channel too to see how he did that. Pretty neat little series there. Everything's still original around here. Did you have to
all
put?
of this is pretty much original down to the trunk. I've got to do some extending on the trunk to make it match up to the Camaro.
Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying.
And I've actually got the Camaro quarters. I'm going to try to blend those in and make all this thing look like it came from the factory, assembled this way. I had a guy stop by last week, and the Nova was pulled, or Misfit was pulled in, nose into the garage, and he said, "What kind of Camaro is that?" I was like, "That's not really Camaro." Are you sure? Because those are Camaro taillights.
Yeah, he knows what he's looking at.
So yeah.
Pretty cool. So did you have to do anything with the pans in the trunk? Were those rusted out? Usually that kind of stuff rusts out.
The trunk had a little bit of issue, not too bad. I gotta find my trunk key. Run.
Where'd you get your key made?
This is a Daninator Special right here. This is 2.0.
Oh yeah, that doesn't look too bad.
Yeah,
That's
so-
nice.
That's the other end of the fender, but yeah, the trunk wasn't too bad.
Yeah. Yeah, normally you can see your gas tank or the rear axle and stuff when you
There's a
pop
little
on
bit, I think, body fillers in there somewhere, but,
Oh, okay, yeah.
but yeah, it's not too bad. I gotta get in here and get all this stuff fixed because I didn't. You can see this is just tack welded
Yeah, I
in
see.
there with all the flapping action there.
Yeah.
It's been like that for 2 years.
Hey, if it's holed up for 2 years, why fix it? It's already on there.
But yeah, I gotta go and clean it all up now. But
Very cool. Very cool. Boy, it's a labor of love, man. I can tell you that.
oh yeah, that's. I pulled the front window out of this thing and almost died.
Oh, really?
The whole top was like rotted between the top of the
Ooh,
vehicle and the window channel.
well, that'll give you a
just, like,
sinking feeling.
Stick your finger in there, so I ended up putting metal all the way across and rebuilding that.
Wow.
And it was, yeah. I said, man, I'm glad they have companies now that you can buy that from.
Yeah,
Making
that's
it
good.
by hand, it took a week just to make that piece across the front of the car.
You got more patience than me, man. I don't paint. I can't stand the paint, and I can almost tell you, I guarantee you that I couldn't do metal work either. I just don't have the patience for it.
Painting is the easy part.
Is it?
Yes, the body work is what sucks.
Okay.
Yeah, once you get all the body work done, you come. The painting is it's like therapy. It's like you get in there, it's like, yeah, look at it coming together. But the body work, I mean, I was in here standing on the Chevelle, and I was like, I'm just gonna lose it.
Yeah.
Because you go over the fender 5 or 6 times, and you look at it, change the lighting, and there's like another spot.
Well, I guess you're right. You know, you'd see imperfections in the paint if you're
Yeah, so like this
not
right here
perfect.
is, if it's not right, then it shows up.
And depending on what color you pick, it'll really accentuate it. My favorite color for a Camaro or any kind of car, sports car, is black. Black with silver wheels or black on black. Whew. But boy, does that show imperfections and show dust and dirt.
Yes, I love
really
black.
bad.
I just don't like to wash black.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's
Well, and if you live on that gravel road we live on, you just don't ever wash it. Just let it be dirty.
Yeah, well, you know, we had that Escalade that did all the videos on, and
Mm-hmm.
it was black, and I'd wash that thing, go inside, walk back outside, and I'm like, you were sitting in the drive, you didn't even go anywhere, what's wrong with you? My wife's like, are you talking to the vehicles? Wrong? What?
You're talking to the vehicles again.
Yeah.
All right, so I think what we're going to do is pop the hood on this thing. Irwin was telling me there's a bit of a timing issue or a misfire or something, so we're going to attempt to see if we can get this thing smoothed out. So let's try it. Okay, so what we got here?
So what we have is a distributor cap, and it's got a new coil. I suspect that maybe coil or one of these points of contact is bad inside here.
Okay.
There's a ladybug in there, so it could be a problem. But I think that may be it. So we're gonna swap this out. It's a real simple swap. Maybe
Okay.
they'll resolve the issue. If you need lights for your garage, I found these on Amazon. You can get a box of 4 of them for around 60 or 70 bucks.
What are these, LED?
This is an LED, yep, and they're plugged. You can plug them into each other. I actually run them in the ceiling
Okay, yeah, I
in
see
my
that.
shop. And I needed light when I was painting, so this works out good because I can adjust the position of the light, so I need to crank it up or crank it down. Just a little camera tripod, added a little 1x2, and bam!
Everybody's favorite tool right there,
Yeah,
zip ties.
That's the best tool ever. I mean, aside from duct tape. Let's unplug that right there. We'll unplug.
So we're gonna run with this one here. See if this one works.
Yeah, that other one had a ladybug stuck between 2 of the contacts. So we'll send that one too.
Oh, just a little dust. It's all right.
Yeah. So these are pretty easy to swap out. You just need a flat tip screwdriver, and there are 4 screws around the perimeter. You push and twist. It'll pop right off. Oh man, I'm gonna have to turn that fan back on. Stick that on here just so we don't drop anything in the motor or engine.
You know, you hate to drop something down in that motor because then you have to pull that motor and rebuild it. Because I want that thing rebuilt by the end of the day tomorrow.
Catch my drift? Good.
So a little inside baseball in this car, just so you guys know, this motor's coming out of here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got a LT roller motor getting ready to go in this thing. It's coming out of my dad's Corvette. Because he was like, you want that motor for the Nova? And I was like, what are you going to do? Well, I think I'm just going to put it back to factory. I've been playing with that motor. So that's what's going to go in here.
I wouldn't turn that down for anything. That'd be a sweet Corvette motor and a Nova.
Yeah, so I said, man, the Misfit's getting all kinds of good parts.
Yeah.
Of course, this is my wife's toy, so I'm
Gotcha.
trying to get it to where she can enjoy it. If she's in the driveway and she just lights up the tires in this thing. All right, pull forward. And I'm like, I don't know. And she said, honey, I need a big block. I was like, no, you don't.
I've not met your wife yet, but I already like her.
Yeah, she's from just outside of Detroit, so Motor City. She's
Oh yeah.
muscle cars, which works out great for me because I hadn't had to get rid of my toys. So.
Yeah, my wife's telling me I gotta get rid of some stuff out of the driveway, which it is getting a little bit ridiculous.
It's like the time Mom was taking off to take me to the band concert, and she hits that silver Trailblazer in the back.
Yeah.
And when I got to the school, I said, Mom hit a car in the parking lot. And by parking lot, I mean our driveway, because there's so many dang cars.
I've got a problem, okay? I've got a problem. Now, actually, I don't have a problem. I've got a plan.
There you go.
Just it hasn't come to fruition yet. Guys, just gotta be patient.
Like when you say you're going to do something, they don't need to remind you every 6 months to do it.
Yeah. Everything looks good on this thing. I mean, there's not rusted or corroded or
Getting
anything.
clean?
So we're thinking it's the coil then, possibly. So
Possibly. Let's take a look.
hey, if you've got spare parts just laying around, what's it hurt? You know,
Yeah.
switch it around.
Let's see what the inside of that thing looks like. It doesn't look bad. Yeah, the good part about like this kind of stuff is they're really easy to work on. And there's not much. I mean, like vacuum lines. You got your positive craze vacuum or PCV.
Yeah.
This is your fuel.
Yep.
And I mean that's it. There's just not a lot to it.
I can see you got electric fingers in here too. That's nice.
Yeah, I did that instead of the old finger chopper down here.
Oh yeah, come out looking like that.
Uh-huh. Yeah, and then this little, if you ever decide to do a small block build on anything, this pulley setup is from ICT Billet. It's like
Okay.
$75. Yeah, and they're all billet aluminum. And it's awesome stuff because it's kind of low profile, keeps things down low, out of the way.
I was gonna say, it doesn't look like there's a whole lot on the front of that thing,
Yeah.
especially with that fan clutch. These electric fans really do clean up the engine.
Yeah, so it makes
Quite a
it
bit.
makes it nicer clean.
All right, so we got a new distributor cap on here, so we're gonna fire this puppy up and
See what we can do.
hopefully it'll take care of that misfire.
That's what I'm missing right there.
Oh, there you go. The
Now, if it runs right, we're going to have to move him right there. We can't.
yeah, that's the lucky glasses. So let's see if the misfit gets rid of the misfire.
Make sure you're cleaning apart. Don't want to go drive through back to the garage.
Come on, baby.
Got to plug the coil in.
Oh, you need that?
Yeah, we got that. Might need that. Just might. Small details. Can't tell you how many times I forgot to do that. But like, what's wrong with this thing?
Like the time we were going nuts under that truck. Why won't the bolt do this? And
Oh.
you're rocking the whole truck, and then you come in 3 hours later, pitch black at night. I'm such an idiot. All I had to do was use this certain bolt the whole time.
Your day will come.
Yes, it
Yeah.
will,
It
son.
happens to all of us. All right, I'll try
All
that.
right, take two. Still a little shaky. No?
That just do the trick. That did the trick.
He's being cantankerous though.
Oh yeah, that's it.
So we want to do throw an air cleaner on it, go take it for a little spin, or see how well the rear tires hold on to the pavement.
I like the name of this thing, the Misfit.
Yeah, it's just got so many different brand parts on it. It doesn't really have a place in the world. It's like a misfit toy. Sounds good.
It does sound good. It's too annoying to say Nova, Apollo, Camaro, everything.
Ventura.
Yeah,
So just call it misfit.
Misfit. Perfect. That's cool.
It's kind of quiet in here.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's about as quiet as the church.
sketch.
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
You ain't going nowhere.
Oh, here we go. Thought I was trapped.
But yeah, that's the reason that I'm pulling the motor out, because it started losing oil pressure a few months back, and I was like, well, I got to pull it out to swap the oil pump or whatever. And
So new motor's coming.
I got something else to show you right quick for this thing.
Let's see.
You're getting all the inside bits.
Oh, and we just drove this all around the block. We got the 2 torque thrusts on this side,
Yeah.
and we've got
A little hood life on this side.
and the hood light on this side. Yeah, that looks better. That looks nice.
It came out pretty decent. So.
It's a pretty color. It doesn't come
definitely is.
across that blue over the camera though.
Yeah,
I thought it was a little lighter.
It looks different in person. That's the 70 Malibu. This parking's probably till 2023.
Yeah, this was what'd you call this one? Redemption.
Redemption. I'm supposed to redeem myself. So that takes time and preparation. So that's why I said the 2023.
Gotcha.
The paint job's terrible, but I do like the color.
Do you have a new bumper you're putting on this?
Yeah.
You're doing the circle lights, right? The circle
Yeah, it's sitting in the console there. Oh, you got the new hood on there.
Oh yeah. Cowl induction hood on this thing too.
Yeah.
This model year with the quad headlights.
Yes. I'm a sucker for dual headlights.
I don't know, this red color would be cool too.
Yeah. I don't know what color yet. It might be end up being gray or something.
So was this a barn find? Or,
It was.
Or a field find?
This was in a barn. Yep. That white Silverado that I had.
Yeah.
I came down and he won the truck, and he had this in the barn and had some money. So I was like, you can make it happen.
Yeah. Oh, look here. Tool man's favorite tools.
Oh yeah.
Zip ties.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna have some rust issue you gotta fix.
Oh yeah, it's got all kinds of surprises once I get into it.
Yeah, this is gonna be a sweet car when that's done.
Pardon all the plumbing and stuff.
Oh, that's alright.
This is my anti-theft device.
Yeah, there you go.
I hear him in there. Oh, yeah, somebody's in the barn. They tripped over something.
Oh, so this is the front clip for what now?
From the Nova.
Nice.
It's brand new.
Yeah, that's nice. And a rear end for it.
And the rear end, so it's got a sweet engine or sweet manufacturing steering box, quick ratio, tubular control arms, lower end spindles, new disc
So it's
brakes.
gonna be dropped.
Yeah, it's dropping about 2 inches. So now the guy had this on a Camaro. That's what it came
Really?
off of, yeah, because those parts are interchangeable. So more Camaro going on the Misfit. So it's
It's gonna be half Camaro by the time you're done.
yeah.
With springs.
Yep, drop string for the back, 2 inches in the rear too. So yeah, Mama's gonna be well taken care
Yeah,
of.
she's gonna be well taken care of. That is awesome. And where'd you get a hold of those?
Man, I was on Marketplace and the guy lives like 10 minutes from here.
Nice.
He had bought a 69, pulled those out, and was going with a Detroit speed setup.
Okay.
He said I ordered it, and I told my wife. She said, well, how much was it? He just slid the paper across the counter. He said I couldn't tell her how much it was. 10.5 for the front subframe, the rear 4-link. Yeah.
That's $10,500 for you guys that don't understand the math on that. So you didn't pay $10,500 for that.
No.
Good.
No.
That's how the DIYers got to get it done. They got to find the deal on the
Yeah. So,
marketplace and stuff.
yeah, so this is a top secret project here.
What year is this one?
This is a 79.
79.
Yeah.
So where'd this come from?
So this came from a guy finished this couple extra stuff. He bought it to fix it, and then he found another truck.
Oh.
So he hit me up. Hey man, I got a short box and granite listed for sale. You want to come get it? I was like, man, thanks for thinking of me.
Yeah.
I actually need one. So this is actually going to be a build for my. So he doesn't know anything about it.
Oh, surprise,
So
surprise.
on the channel, I'm going to do this as a shop truck because he does watch the channel.
Yeah.
So I'm going to build this like it's a 3 wheels in a block shop truck. I might have to drop this
I
thing.
was gonna say
don't
you're gonna
know.
drop it because it's pretty high.
Yeah, it's sitting at the stock height.
This thing actually is less rusty than my 99 Silverado.
So that's the kind of story behind this. And go pick up that other one to make this complete, and then I don't know what to do with that other truck.
Irwin's got a lot of work ahead of him. He's either crazy or he knows exactly what he's doing. He's got a lot of work ahead of him. All right, so that was our adventure with Irwin with 3 wheels and a block.
Oh yeah.
And he just told me something pretty interesting. He would much rather drive the
I'd rather daily like the Misfit or the Chevelle, or I'm just, the old school cars have a different feel than the newer cars. And I love my GS, it's fun, excellent in the curves, great power, smooth, air conditioning, all the amenities.
Creature comforts, man.
Yeah, creature comforts. I mean, it's awesome, but there's something about those exhaust fumes and that manual feedback that you get from the older cars that's just what I prefer to drive.
So you were telling me that the newer GSs have an electric steering system, not
Yeah,
a direct.
so a lot of the newer cars, even your SUVs and stuff, have gone away from the manual steering column to the gearbox, and now you just have a steering column that reads to an electric box that has a sensor that tells it where to turn left and right. So
Yeah.
it's just
So you're old school. You'd rather drive the Misfit than the Regal. Aaron over here, he'd rather drive the Regal.
Pretty much.
Anyway, man, thank you so much for
Absolutely,
having
absolutely.
us over. It's a great pleasure to finally meet you.
it's been awesome. I've been like so amped up on this. Man, I can't believe it.
Well, I'm just as amped because I follow all of his videos on his channel. So check it out. It's 3 Wheels and a Block.
3 Wheels, A Block on YouTube, or 3W1B.
Gotcha. So I'll be sure to link that in the description down below. So give this guy some love, subscribe to his channel, and check out all of his projects. He's a good dude. He's a good family man, and he works really hard. So like I said earlier, he's got a lot of work ahead of him.
Yeah, just a little bit.
A little bit of work. Keep you busy.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's going to do it for this video. Thanks for watching. God bless. Be sure to hit that like switch on your way out. We'll see you next time.